Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm with my friend Lisa.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, but anyway, we're gonna be reviewing Woman King. We went to watch it the other day, but anyway, before we get into that, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, please support a sister. I would really appreciate it. On that note, Lisa, we matching.
Oh yeah,
we matching. We're off to our friend's games night, so there's a little theme to it. So
autumn, right?
Autumn theme, the browns, the nudes. Yes, come on, burgundies, the blacks.
That's the one.
When did you go cinema? Was it on Tuesday?
Yeah, we went on Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah. So we went to the cinema on Tuesday, and like I said, we decided to see Woman King. And there's been a lot of like conversations, like
there has
a lot of videos.
There has
so many things.
Boycotts.
Oh yeah, boycotts.
There's been a lot of petitions. A whole lot.
They've gone that deep.
Yeah.
Wow. And we just thought it would be a good idea. Well, I thought it would be a good idea. Actually, I was telling you. So, do you mind, to literally just speak about it, mention our like opinions about it and stuff like that? Yeah. So, firstly, I don't even know if I saw the trailer, but like the advert for it, and I was like, oh, okay, there's a black movie, black woman in it.
I actually remember the first time I saw the trailer.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? Okay.
Really?
As in, no, it looked good. But I just wondered, when I heard the Woman King, just because you never hear a Woman King, I thought,
that's true.
And because it's a black woman, it's a Woman King, I'm like, okay, so what are we... I'm not sure about the title, but let me just see what the actual content's going to be.
Exactly.
So.
But I'm just wondering, why was it not Woman Queen and Woman King?
I wonder if it really is a thing though. I wonder if like a Woman King is actually like a thing, like in that sense, like maybe they actually don't have a queen, maybe they have a Woman King.
True. Okay.
I don't know about the historical accuracy, maybe.
Yeah, there was a lot of things about the movie when we were watching it. So like it covers like a lot of things apparently happening in society within our community.
Yeah.
Firstly, I personally don't fully like the representation of like strong black women, like, and how that was kind of reinforcing that stereotype in the movie, because I felt it was reinforcing that, and we're trying to navigate from that, we're trying to move away from that, we're trying to move away from that stereotype, but that movie was just reinforcing it.
The timing's interesting because there's so much talk about that concept now in our society, so I thought it's just funny that's come around now. I mean, I appreciate, like, people say they're doing storytelling about actual African history, so it's not like they're doing like fictional stuff, they're actually going into African history, which they don't often do. So fair enough, I appreciate that. And they're actually like everyone's talking about the Dahomey tribe. I don't know about last month, I don't think anyone was talking about the Dahomey tribe, but this month they're talking about the Dahomey tribe, so fair enough. And it's making people actually look into history, which I think is always a good thing. 100%, because obviously the representation of the Dahomey tribe wasn't fully represented in that movie, but if you guys do a bit more research about that tribe, then you'll kind of have a better understanding of what that tribe was fully about. And yeah, I don't think that movie fully represented that tribe. One thing I have to say is like there's like two camps, right? People are saying, okay, it's great that they've put this on, because this is actually true. There's this woman, because you never really hear about a woman. I don't know if there's any like Western world, whatever, but especially not in the African context. I've never heard about it. But just women actually being the front line fighting. So fair enough. But then on the other flip side, there's people who are saying they don't like it because it completely distorts reality. But I've been on my little journey. Like she said, I think you should actually go on your own journey to actually look into the history of it, because I've watched a number of things and read a number of things that actually, the story's so complex. The story's so complex that I think that, yes, the movie does show them and what they did, but then the truth is so much more. It's it's a bit interesting.
100%. And even like, remember when I was whispering to you and I was like, oh my gosh, like there was a part where she was bleeding with that guy, and then well, when she was doing that metal thing, and everyone, all of them were cheering her on, and then she just started bleeding, and I was like, no, I don't want her to have a scar on her body, blah blah blah.
It's like nothing was there. It's like there was no flinch,
like no pain, like, just, or nothing like that, and no pain. And obviously there's lots of conversations, you know what I'm gonna say about like pain tolerance when it comes to our community.
Statistically, that is true.
And
that is as in that's the preconception. Not that it's true, but I'm saying people actually believe that black people feel less pain, and that literally reinforces that. I don't know any woman that's going to go like this on a
with another man and then start bleeding. Bleeding. I was just like, oh my gosh. But anyway, I do feel like the movie did cover like a lot of other good things, especially when it came to like motherhood, when it came to her being an orphan, and some of the difficulties in life that they all shared growing up and stuff like that. When they were in the camp, soldier camp together. One was saying orphan, one was saying was captured, and just different stories that they could all like relate to and stuff.
I think it was interesting because to me it's almost like the story of a lot of women that ended up in this situation, that it's a lot of, I don't know if broken's too deep of a word, but a lot of women that had a lot of trauma and a lot of issues, and I'm glad that they did touch on it, because they did. They let, is it Ngozi? I think the name was. I think it was.
I can't remember.
If it's not, sorry. Yeah. The main tribe, the Shana Lynch, basically, one of the main women in the tribe. Yeah. And so they obviously went into a bit of her traumatic experience. We know the main character ended up there because she was about to have one. And it's just interesting that there's a lot of pain brought out in which has allowed these women to end up in that situation. Yeah. So, and then also the complex relationship about motherhood. Yes. Because even just the relationship between Nawi and her mum, obviously she's just rediscovered her. Yeah. I'm glad it did touch on that. It's like a slight just reference to sometimes there can be these little difficult relationships between women and their mothers, especially in the black community. Sometimes depends for different reasons, but I'm glad it touched on it.
And even just, I guess the movie was really engaging. Like
it was, to be fair, we probably didn't even start saying that at the beginning, but it was actually an amazing movie. It was an amazing movie. Well done, Hollywood's best.
Don't crack me up. Anyway, but like the intensity, we were entertained. I think we were focused throughout, actually. Yeah, like, I didn't even end up like, you know, in the middle of the movie, if you're desperate to go to toilet, you go to toilet. I was like, nope. Holding
I didn't sleep. I was tired.
I
didn't sleep.
Because it was quite late. It was after
I was very tired that day.
I think I'll definitely recommend. Like, I'll definitely go and watch it, and like I'll definitely like to know what you guys have got to say about this movie as well. There's people that are giving it 10 out of 10, 50 out of 10. I heard. I didn't know one could even give a 50 out of 10. Like, what would you give it?
Do you know what? It depends on what. If we're saying like, if I have no context to it, meaning that I'm not looking at anything peripheral,
like our friend,
literally,
because one of our friends came, literally had no. We already had a little bit of
just chat about,
but she,
like if I considered nothing else, I would probably give it. Maybe a 10 out of 10.
That's what she did.
Because it was actually a really good film. Yeah. And to be fair, the acting, I said literally the whole way. I kept saying it to you. I kept saying, especially Nawi. Obviously the others are well seasoned actors, but especially Nawi, I've never seen her before. Yeah. I was like, she's amazing. Yeah, literally, I loved her depiction of a girl. She's such a good actress.
You know, she's 31.
I know. God, that little girl's such a good actress.
She's 31. She looks so good. Like, I was like, hey. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Even with that, I think there was only another thing that, like, the accents, like, I feel like everyone was kind of speaking in their own accents. So like, if you're Nigerian, you'll be speaking in Nigerian accent. If you're South African, you'll be speaking in the South African accent. Do you get what I mean? So I just kept hearing like all different accents, but it is what it is. And I think I mentioned I would have wanted to see more African actors and actresses.
We did discuss that,
I think there were a few, like, you know, the guy on the Oyo tribe. I recognized him. I know you were mentioning about when it comes to.
Yeah, because it would be good if they could find people actually from that region to represent the people. I think it's always that toss up between, you want to put in some A-list names or some names people are going to know because it's going to draw the crowd, it's going to get the accolades and the awards, at the same time trying to get some people in. So if there was a good mix of that, I think Nawi, I can't remember the actress's name, I know she's South African though, she does have to be fair, she does have a career already, maybe not massive in the Western world like in Hollywood, but she already has a career. So I think it's good exposure for her.
100%.
But I guess that's Hollywood, right? They're always going to want to get big names and
on there,
attract the crowds.
Well, guys, we just wanted to do a mini review on Strong Woman. Oh wait, why am I saying Strong Woman? on Woman King. Exactly. Anyway, guys, I really hope this video was helpful and useful. I'll definitely love to know your perspective. Make sure you comment below. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you support sisters. Until next time. Bye.